So project themes are a little more complex, and they're kind of bringing workshops and tasks together with an overarching theme. The project themes that are currently sat on the system have been created by Head Start's Becky Dawson and Susanna Harksamp. We can filter over on the right hand side, and as you can see, some projects cover one or two principles, whilst some projects cover several at once. We would say Building Resilience Let's Bounce and Rethinking Behaviour are quite advanced project themes, ready for schools that have been working on the whole school approach for quite some time. Some project themes are a fantastic example of bringing workshops and tasks together. Within this project theme, we include a planning schedule, just some questions for the senior mental health leader to consider before they get started. The actions contain tasks and workshops. As you can see here, the two tasks support the workshop. If you have created your own workshop, you might feel that you have specific tasks that relate to this workshop, and it could be very useful to bring these together to create a project theme. And come up to the top right and create a project theme. Pop your title in here. So we actually received a fantastic workshop the other day called Sleep Matters. So I'm going to use this as an example. You would write about the project theme here. Perhaps you have a website that you'd like to link to, maybe something that inspired this workshop to start with, or maybe your own organisation's website. And then tags here. So sleep is certainly one. I know anxiety is one as well from looking at the content. And then you need to come down to the bottom right and add a section. So we would suggest starting with planning and maybe just outlining why it's important to plan ahead of executing a project theme. And then you can come down to here and start typing planning, and it will come up. And this we have included in most of our project themes. And then we can add another section. I've just added a quick title here, and you might want to add a description. Then click on here to add your items. So if I start typing, the workshop that I've already added to the workshop category shows up. Why does sleep matter? I know that's the one. And if I had tasks that I wanted to add to this, I would have had to already have created the tasks to be able to add them to the project theme. So I'm just going to add 2 random tasks: access to resources and behaviour policy review, just for this example. But if you created tasks that especially support why does sleep matter, you might want to think about how you can ingrain these ideas into the school further than a single workshop. So what else might help and support the ideas that you're teaching in your workshop? Come up to the top, click Create Project Theme, and here you will see your project theme. So I actually selected just 2 random tasks, but as you can see, it's brought in all of the principles that are related to the workshop and the 2 tasks. And it outlines them here: working with parents, targeted support, and leadership. So project themes are a little more tricky, and we're still trying to work out and refine the best way to bring workshops and tasks together. You might find that as time goes, actually you'll want to add more to your project theme. Maybe you have a new Why Does Sleep Matter workshop, but this time aimed at the pupils rather than at parents. And I would suggest you could add that over time, so you can edit, add a section, add yourself a title, add yourself a description, and then you can add your workshop, your new workshop that you've created especially for pupils, and that would show up here when you start to type it in. And perhaps you have some other tasks that you feel would really benefit this project theme and this particular phase of the project theme, supporting that workshop with the pupils. Maybe it would be handy to collect pupil voice. Maybe you'd like to understand what they think about sleep before you run the workshop. And maybe you'd like to collect pupil voice after the workshop. So think about how you can group tasks and workshops together to create successful project themes that help to deeply ingrain changes within school policy and culture. If you're interested in creating project themes and that's not quite clear, then please do let me know. My name is Emma. I'll pop my email address in the YouTube picture below. I would love to hear from you because we would really, really like to encourage project themes that combine workshops and tasks to really guide schools towards their improvement goals. Thank you so much.